And yell.
Now, I'm going to read a famous quote, and I want you to give me your take, whether you agree with it, you disagree with it, or you have a different take. So our first, success is not final. Failure is not final. It's the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. Luis Soto.
Luis.
Get rid of the ring rust.
This morning, Mr. Daniel Day Wallace came up to me and said, "You want to be part of table topics?" And I said, "I guess. Just don't put me first." So I wasn't paying attention to what he was just saying. But my trust in him is surely fading. Whoa. All I do know is I haven't been here for the past month and a half, and yes, I'm diverting from the topic because, again, I didn't hear it. But I'm glad to see everybody's here in good spirits, smiling, and most of all, healthy. Let us have a good meeting, enjoy the presents together, and go on in the weekend and enjoy. Thank you.
The pain has duly been abated.
All right.
Success is how you bounce after you hit the bottom. General George Patton, who spells his name wrong. Hi, Patton.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters.
Good morning.
What was that question again?
Success is how you bounce when you hit the bottom.
Did anybody hear that question?
Yes.
Can you repeat it for me?
Success is how high you bounce when you hit the bottom.
How many agree with that?
A little bit, Marshall.
Is there anyone that you know of who has been extremely successful, including our very own Tim Taylor, who has had a smooth climb to the top? Have there been stumbles and sometimes falls and failures along the way? Tim, have there been?
Too many to count.
Okay. It happens, and it is true. We need to get back up. We need to dust ourselves off and say, you know what? I'm not going to let it stop me. In fact, Tony Robbins, says that we learn more from our success, we learn more from our failures than from our successes, because we will analyze them and we'll see what we did wrong. So sometimes we are actually successful by accident. So I encourage all of us, if we stumble, if we fall, get back up, mount that horse and ride on.
Hoorah.
Fellas,
Right.
Good job, Luis.
If you want a happy life, tied to a goal, not to people or things. Albert Einstein. And this is a special gift to our president, acting President Blake Smith, who's earned the right. You want a happy life, tied to a goal, not people.
You know, I think from time to time when I'm looking at table topics, that quality table topics are going to evade, and you're not going to get anything worthy. And then last couple of weeks, Tim Linger just dropped bombs on us with so simple table topic subject of the crayons. And then today, it's all about success. You've got to tie to goals, right? In this club, you need to decide if you are going to be a better speaker, if you're going to be a better attorney, a better realtor, a better councilman. Maybe you just want to be able to be great at interpersonal communication, and it doesn't matter what the job is. But you've got to identify the goal. Once you decide that you're going to be an ace speaker in session X, then you can identify people that will help you reach those goals. I set my goal to be happily ever after, and then I found my wife, and I'll tell you what, goal achieved.
There are two types of people that tell you you can't succeed. Those afraid that you will, and those afraid to try. Toastmaster Charles Hawkins.
Just.
Oh,
Evaluate.
never mind. Let me restate that. There's two types of people that tell you you can't succeed. Those afraid to try, and those afraid that you will succeed. Toastmaster Linda Spear.
And
We're in short.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters.
Linda.
Repeat that one more time, please.
Two types of people that tell you you can't succeed. Those afraid to try, and those afraid that you will.
Do I agree with that? I don't know. I think there's all sorts of people that will tell you you can't succeed, and I think they have all sorts of different reasons why they're telling you you can't succeed. I think that the one person who tells us that we're going to succeed that matters is ourselves, right? That's it. If we say, this is something I'm going to accomplish, and I put it on my accomplish list, and it doesn't really matter to me what other people say, whether I'll accomplish it or not, because it doesn't matter. Because all that matters is that I know I really don't. I've grown to the point in my life where I really don't care what other people say about what I do, and whether they think I'll succeed or I'll not succeed. So I go through life and I say, if I want to succeed, then I know I will. Thank you.
How to succeed? Quit talking and start doing. Walt Disney. Carlos Benitez.
Loose.
Thank you very much for that table topic. Abate the word. You don't bait at attempts, and that's how you succeed. Failure is only first attempt in learning. That's what fail stands for. So you must have perseverance and carry on with all of the struggles, because life is messy. I have a book I gave to Luis this morning, which is called Life is Messy. Wonderful book. I bought 125 of them for Christmas. They were $2 a piece if you get them in bundles like that. And I've been giving those out to plenty of folks and just encouraging them. That's what I do. I encourage people to try. People that are on the fringes, people that are vulnerable, people that you look away from because you want to ignore them. Because you say, if I give this guy $1, he's only going to buy alcohol or drugs, so why should I waste my money on him? I don't know. Are you cheap, or you just don't want to try to help others? Thought for the day. Thank you.
Thank you. Do one thing every day that scares you. Anonymous. Tim Leader.
Too scared to put down their name.
You know, you have to challenge yourself. You have to challenge yourself. I remember the first day I came to Toastmasters. First of all, I don't do mornings, ever. Except every Friday, apparently. You know that I get on the golf course every Saturday too. But I don't do mornings. I have to challenge yourself. You can't be afraid, because you might like it. I tell you, I come back to Toastmasters every Friday, not because I want to get up in the morning, I really don't want to. But for $7, you get a laugh. You get 90 minutes of laughter. I sort of wish this was Friday night, because I can use Friday night laughter. But I have a great way to start my Friday off. It's just get up early and do it. And I've really come to love Toastmasters. I've come to love this club in particular. And I've been to 10 different clubs, at least 10 different clubs. And they all have a different feel. They're all different. But this is by far the best. So challenge yourself, get up in the morning, and start your day. Thank you, Toastmasters.
Fail 7 times, get up 8. Toastmasters have things like. Please.
Can you repeat the question, please?
It's a math question.
Can you repeat?
Fail 7 times, 6 now. Fail 7 times, get up 8.
Okay. Yeah, that's,
Japanese proverb.
that's an update for a math person. Let's see. 7, 8. I think it may be a funny equation, but it just shows that just if you keep falling and falling, that's okay because you'll eventually get back up. So just keep trying, and that's what I do with, because I'm a teacher, and that's what I do with my students. And that's why I love teaching the special education population, because a lot of people think that they don't learn or they don't know how to learn. But for me, since I taught science and I always encouraged them and I pushed them along, they enjoyed it and they rose to the occasion. So you keep falling and just get back up. So when they say, you know, I feel I got a 65 and the next time they get a 66, I'm like, you went up. So that's what you look for.
Great. If you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. Toastmaster Steve Joseph. Never said that, by the way.
Steve-O, where's the table?
Okay. So if you really want to do something, then you'll find a way. If you don't want to do it, then you'll find an excuse. What a fantastic question. I don't know many excuses for like why I haven't done something. Like, oh, I'm too busy. Carlos says, I'm too busy, or no, the time's not right, I just have too much to do. I think that, and it kind of ties back into the last question, where if you think about what you want the outcome to be, or what you want your life to be like, or like what you want to experience, that should be enough, right? There's 1,000 reasons why you can never do something. But once you start doing, you kind of stop thinking about it. Thank you.
A successful person is one who can lay a foundation, a firm foundation with bricks that others throw at him. Say it again. A successful person is one who can lay a firm foundation with bricks that other people throw at him. Toastmaster Bonnie Patrick.
I mean,
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters.
Morning.
A successful person can lay a foundation with the bricks that are thrown at them. I don't think you could have picked a better person to talk about this topic. Everything that has been thrown at me in the beginning, I used it as my excuse to have a pity party, and that was, I want to say, the majority of my life. Oh, woe is me. Oh, this didn't work out for me. Oh my gosh, I'm a single mom. Oh my gosh, I'm not married. Oh my gosh, college is so expensive. And then once I realized that that was just, everybody has their stuff that they have to deal with. Everyone has their own set of problems, and it's what you do with the problems. You can use it to propel you forward, and you can use it to hold you down. And when you start surrounding yourself around other people, and you hear their stories, and you're like, oh wow, they went through things. Oh wow, it's not just me. Oh, and then you can start to use these things for links to people. More recently, I started a new line on helping women manifest their future by focusing on what they want to become. And I felt like I wasn't able to do it because my future and my present isn't very glamorous. So I'm like, well, people need to see what it looks like before you get to the top. So thank you.
Many of life's failures go to those who did not realize how close to success they were when they gave up. Toastmaster Tim Taylor.
Good morning, Toastmasters.
Morning. That was Thomas.
Thomas Edison. You know, success is one of my favorite topics. I've done a couple of speeches on success here. And, you know, I was doing okay in my career. I was 40 years old. And I said, I'm going to start my own company. I was 40. I had 3 kids. I had a mortgage. I had 2 car payments, and I had $500 in the bank. And I said, by God, I'm going to start my own company, or I'm going to die trying. That was 23 years ago. Today, I own a multi-million-dollar IT company. I employ lots of people. We work hard every day. You know, there's a great saying that I heard, man who says it cannot be done should not interrupt man doing it. And how do you do it? You get up every day, you look at every day as a challenge. You want there to be failure because that's what you learn from the most. Success is going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. If you do that every day, you cannot help but succeed. There is no way that you can fail. Thank you very much.
It's almost like you've done it many
The only
times
place
before.
success comes before work is in the dictionary. That was Vince Lombardi, Toastmaster leading.
Boy, I thought I wasn't sick anymore until I started talking.
The only place success comes before work is in the dictionary.
That's a wonderful quote. Success is come before the work. You have to work. You have to work hard. If you don't work hard, you don't work. Where you get success? Success with work hard is totally related. If you think, I'm lying on the floor, the food will come to my mouth. Is that true? You lie on the bed every day, you say, the food will come to my mouth. I don't think so. If you want to get food, you have to go to the store, buy it. Make the food, cook it, bring it to your mouth. Success have to work hard. That's the truth. Thank you.
Finally, success in business requires training, discipline, and hard work. If you're not frightened by these things, then opportunities are as great now as they ever were. David Rockefeller, Toastmaster, Linda Miller.
Oh, are you sure you want to call on me with all these beautiful people in the room? I'm tired.
Okay, I'm sorry, Lonnie.
LaRue! LaRue!
Can you repeat that for me?
Yeah.
That's a valid sign.
Success in business requires training, discipline, and hard work. If you're not frightened by these things, then opportunities are as great now as they ever were. David Rockefeller.
Like playing guitar in a band.
With anything you're passionate about, you have to hone your skills. That's part of the training. Just keep working relentlessly. There is a quote out there, you're not working for your dreams, someone else is working, and you'll be working for them. So just continue to go after your dreams and passions relentlessly, because you'll regret the day you don't. And just continue to go no matter what. I love everyone's table topics today. Thank you.
Thank you. Madam Timer, did they all qualify?
Yes, absolutely. Everyone qualified.